A very good day to you, distinguished viewers from wherever you're watching us. I welcome you to Rero TV. My name is Hon Erhiatake. Today we are in Mosoga at the home of a foremost leader of the All Progressive Congress (APC) here in Ethiope West. We're talking about none other than the former chairman of Ethiope West local government area, the stainless doctor himself, Chief Dr. Jerry Wilson Omene. Chief. It has been a long time since we actually spoke to you.
Yes.
Just recently, a political game changer happened in Ethiope West. We're talking about the defection of the House of Reps member for Ethiope Federal Constituency, Right Honorable Mrs. Erhiatake Ibori Suenu, from the PDP, your party before, to the APC All Progressive Congress. As we saw the mammoth empowerment that she did at the Wera Township Stadium. So many things have been going on social media here and there. How has the political landscape changed since the defection of the rest members?
Well, I want to appreciate the mammoth crowd that witnessed the juggernaut performing her wonders at the State Stadium in Oga the other day. I want to appreciate them. It's a clear indication of the popularity of that particular action, that incident. It was a popular decision taken by our Right Honorable Erhiatake Ibori Suenu to have moved from the Deadwood Party. Big win for us, members of APC. For the very first time in the history of Delta State, we have ever witnessed such massive crossover, such massive converts, saying yes, this is where we're going. They didn't come because of what they got in the stadium. I never knew that something like that was waiting for them in the stadium.
Wow.
They only wrote names, which is very usual at parties. Oh, write name. I want 10 names. I want this. But you may not even know what they want the 10 names for, particularly in PDP, a party that operates under ad hoc policy. We were overjoyous during the whole event. I personally, the political landscape since that day till today has never remained the same again. We now have this sense of pride. We now have a befitting secretariat for APC in Ethiope West local government council area. Befitting. So we now hold our meetings in a very conducive environment without having to go to private homes of individuals. So we are quite happy. And it has sent a lot of jittery to PDP center. Not just Ethiope West PDP, but Ethiope West PDP is gone. We don't have PDP in Ethiope West anymore. Immediately out of panic, they were calling the crumbs of membership. They call them crumbs. But the cream de la cream, they're all gone. The crumbs came and they said, oh, what do we do now? Panic. Oh, let's do some empowerment. So they embarked on empowerment, I think a week after also, Adogaiki. It was a shambles. Nobody occupied the seats. I'm talking about the high table thing. Yeah. It was vacant. The video came out. If you want to watch it, I'll search for it and send to you. That's a clear indication of the fact that they are nowhere to be found anymore in Ethiope West. This is my compound. If you go to the back now, we have over 100 human beings. At the back, they are holding meetings inside this compound.
Yeah. I saw them. And
I'm not there with them. You are conducting an interview with me now. But we have a lot of them there now. And they're still trooping in. Is
it because of the empowerment that they've seen?
That
was actually driving.
No. The empowerment is another way of exposing the inefficiency of those that have been representing us for over these years. 1 year, 6 months that she has been there. And this massive thing came about. But it was not because of that we now have these battalions. She has successfully demystified those who have been there. And they are nothing. They are selfish people. So what happened?
Yes, I was there.
It was hysterical. People were like, what, me?
Yes.
Could somebody recognize me that I've been working in this party? Oh my God. That is how it should be. And that's how it works. So it's not that they were motivated by what they got. No. They were fed up. She has been able to expose the inefficiencies of those that have been representing us over the years. Most especially somebody who went there for 12 years. This lady has come to change the narratives. Why am I granting this interview? I'm granting it because I was one of the very few that were breathing down her throat, criticizing her when she was in the House of Assembly. Unknown to me that she was a silent achiever. She didn't want to speak on her achievements. So there were a lot that she was doing that were not brought to the forefront through the social media or whatever part of the media that were useful then and still useful today. People like you didn't bring out anything to do.
That's because I never saw. I even spoke to one of our boys, and I said, "Your mother does this." Then she was in the House of Assembly.
Yes.
I go here and they say, "Hon Erhiatake Ibori did this." I said, "But we don't see.
Nobody heard about.
Nobody here. She doesn't call media. Why? You guys should advertise what you do."
So that's the point.
Yes.
So I was bringing down her throat. But no, she's doing nothing. Remember me one time when you came and I was comparing her with those that have been in the House of Assembly. That nothing to write them about. Big name does not make any difference to me, Dr. Omene. But the same mouth I used in querying, the same eyes I used in assessing whether there was something on ground or not, I should use the same to do what? Praise her now that I have seen so much beyond my imagination. Beyond my imagination, as Dr. Omene. I should equally come out. Not this point.
Yes, sir.
You saw, you felt she wasn't doing anything because reportage was very poor. She was underreported. And it is what the report that we will know. And since there was no proper reportage on our achievements, I would take it like that. But now that I have seen myself, I should go back again to my conscience and do what? Praise her. This is one of the reasons I said I must speak with you.
Yes, sir.
So, Right Honorable Erhiatake Ibori Suenu, take it from me. And of course, my apologies for not being knowledgeable of the things you used to do while you were in the House of Assembly. I've known them now. There were roles they showed to me recently. There's so many projects you embarked on, not known because your press people then were not reporting your activities properly. But only few years, just 1.5 years, you were in the National Assembly. You became more exposed because you couldn't hide anymore. I want to thank you tremendously for taking the proper decision to leave that deadwood called PDPs and be with us in APC. You know, so I want to thank you for doing a good job. It's just the beginning, I know. Just the beginning of your tenure. Just 1.5 years. We still have another 2.5 years. You know, we are convinced and proud that you are definitely the best so far that has represented us both in the House of Assembly and at the National Assembly. I just hope and pray that people recognizes this and push you up, 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 up. Our time is almost up. We're not kids anymore.
Yeah.
So we have to leave the scene very soon for people like you to take the mantle of leadership to the very top. I want to thank you.